I'm Joan Gates, and I'm here today cooking with Philadelphia cooking cream with Italian cheese and herbs. Today I'm going to be making my new crab bisque that features the cooking cream. I find that this cooking cream really has added depth and flavor and ease to my cooking. I can come home from work, whip up something really fancy for my family and my friends, and they think that I've cooked for a long time, and really it makes it much easier with Italian cooking cream. So, anyways, let's start with, I've got some butter melting on the stove, to which I'm going to add some green onion. Now I use both part of the onions, the white part and the green part, and I start by cleaning them nicely, cutting the tips off, and then pulling off some of the outer layer. Alright, and then I chop these up fine. It's about a half a cup. I add that to my butter. Now the next thing I do, add to this, is some parsley. Now I have quite a big bunch of parsley here, but I always think it doesn't hurt to be generous with the use of parsley. And parsley, I just pull it all together in a little ball and chop. So to the pan, I'm going to add approximately half a cup of chopped parsley. Boy, the air just fills with the aromatics and the smell of these onions and parsley. Now, the next step, I'm going to add a pound of crab meat. I have claw meat, which is a little darker than the lump. I'm going to stir that in. Now I know I started with a quarter cup of butter, and I'm going to be adding a lot of rich flavors to this, but you have to remember that this recipe will serve 8 to 10 people. Alright, now my lemons I take, cut them in half. Of course everything's washed thoroughly before I started. And when I squeeze my lemon into the pan, I hold it upwards. That way, the seeds don't fall off into my soup. I use 2 whole lemons. Now the Philadelphia cooking cream is just, I know crab bisque is not a new recipe, but adding the Philadelphia cooking cream, and I don't normally add cheese to my bisque, so at first I thought, well, will this taste good? But actually it tastes wonderful. Now I'm going to add a tablespoon of Old Bay. Mix. Let that simmer just for about a minute. Now if you watch this, you're going to see how this cooking cream just thickens this up so it just looks so creamy and delicious, and it happens so quickly and with such ease. I'm going to add the full tub, 10-ounce tub of Philadelphia cooking cream. Now, this is the one with the Italian cheese and herb, to the pan. And stir that all in. If you watch, it just melts so quickly and incorporates into the rest of what you're making so quickly. And it's creamy looking and delicious. bubbling already. Now, to this, I'm going to be adding a quart of half and half and a cup of heavy cream. And like I say, not to worry, because this is going to feed about 10 people. Stir that in nicely. And then the cup of cream. And then we stir. I'm going to set my container on fire. But you're going to find that once this comes up to a nice little bubble, it's going to be so creamy, thick, and delicious. Well, while we're waiting for that, that gives me a chance to talk once again about the Philadelphia Cooking Creme. I was so excited when I got this in the mail. It's not yet on the market, and there's a few of us who are able to be able to cook with it before anyone else. You'll find this is creamy, delicious, and easy to use. All right, now my soup, I believe, is just about ready. So let's serve some up. And on top of this, I'd like to add some of the, like I said, I use both part of the green onion. Chop some of the stem. Sprinkle that on top. You're going to find that this is yummy and delicious and irresistible. I just want to say, the thing that made this special was this Philadelphia Cooking Creme with Italian cheese and herbs.